I see a lot of freelancers get stuck on either the decision or the learning stage and then they never launch their business. And this isn't helping you at all. Here's what I would do instead. Hey everyone, my name is Sylvia and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I talk a lot about freelancing and social media, so if that's something you're into, make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my next video. Today we're talking about business obstacles. I'm sharing my experience with them and tips on how to avoid them. This is actually my second video on my Business 2021 playlist. I'll have a link down below if you didn't catch the first one. But as a reminder, I'm doing it half on YouTube, half on Instagram. I'm doing YouTube every Friday and Instagram every other day of the week on Instagram stories. So follow me there if you haven't yet so you don't miss a beat. And without further ado, let's get on with today's video. So, the first business obstacle is usually fear. Let's be honest, we're always afraid of the unknown. We're always afraid of the things that we haven't tried yet, the things that we don't have much knowledge of. So that tends to keep a lot of people from starting or from pivoting in their business. I've been there before. I've obviously started from scratch and I've obviously pivoted in my business many different times, started different things, started courses, started YouTube, started Instagram, started plenty of different things that I have never tried before. So I'm familiar with the feeling of fear of trying something new. So my advice to you is actually to seek confirmation that what you're trying to do is possible. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, check out your favorite YouTubers and see how they started. Go back in their videos and see how they were in the beginning, because most likely they weren't as professional as they are right now. And if you're starting a freelance business, maybe go on Upwork and check out other successful freelancers in the industry that you're trying to get into. Maybe get some inspiration. Obviously, don't copy their profiles word by word, but get some inspiration and get some kind of proof to yourself that what you're trying to do is actually doable, and that there are already people out there successful at what it is that you're trying to get started on. Now, business obstacle number 2 is something I'm deeply familiar with, and that is indecisiveness. Honestly, I double, triple, quadruple think everything. Sometimes, obviously it helps. Like, especially if it's a bigger investment, like over $100 or $500, it helps to think about it more than once. But others, like for example with social media posts, if I tend to overthink every single thing that I do, it tends to be a waste of time, let's be honest. Especially if you're like me and you're creating tens of posts every single week. Like, think about it, if you're overthinking even half of them, that's a waste of time. And I see this a lot with new business owners. For example, if you're trying to choose which service you want to offer, I mean, I'm not saying to choose it at random, definitely give it some thought, but don't get stuck there. Going back to fear, I see a lot of freelancers get stuck on either the decision or the learning stage and then they never launch their business. And this isn't helping you at all. Here's what I would do instead. If you're not sure what you want to do, try 1, try 2, try 3, try even 5 different services, and then keep those that you enjoy best. Like, there's no rule that says freelancers can try different things. I don't know why people are so adamant of niching down from the start, when sometimes the best thing is to test different services and see which ones you like best. I sound like a broken record, but it's like social media. You gotta test before you know which one works best for you. And the third and last business obstacle that we're going to talk about in this video is good old competition. If I had $1 for every single time someone said, "Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to start that, there's too much competition out there," I'd be a millionaire by now. This is honestly the most popular excuse that people give for either not starting out or giving up too early. And I see it especially with Upwork. Like, Don't get me wrong, there's tons of freelancers out there and there's tons of freelancers on Upwork, but there's still room for you. And I see a lot of people going into Upwork thinking that it's gonna be easy, and then they see the competition and they either fall into the trap of lowering their prices like to dirt cheap because of the competition, or just giving up and not even giving it a second try. And my advice to you is to find what makes you unique. And you may be thinking, oh, but I'm just offering the same services as everyone else. I don't know what makes me stand out. I'm just average. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. There's certainly something about you that makes you different from the freelancer next door, the VA next door, the social media manager next door, etc. I actually did an Instagram post about this recently. I'll put it right here on the screen and I'll link it down below. But essentially what you need to do is you need to find your unique selling proposition, and then you need to shout it from the rooftops. Like, find what makes you unique, plaster it all over your Upwork profile, your Instagram profile, and everywhere you are online. And trust me, your clients will find you and they will appreciate you for that thing, for what makes you different. Bottom line is, no two freelancers are the same, even if they offer the exact same service at the exact same price. That's just the truth. As a recap, the biggest business obstacles that I've faced and that I've seen others face in their business are, number one, fear of the unknown. That gets a lot of people stuck from either starting or pivoting in their business. Number two, indecisiveness. This is the biggest one for me. Like, whether you're talking about an investment or a social media post, I double and quadruple think every single thing, so don't be like me. And number three is too much competition. There's no such thing as that. If 2020 brought us a lot of freelancers, it also brought us a lot of small business owners that are just starting out and that need that special help that a freelancer can get them. So trust me, there's room for you if you position yourself the right way. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest obstacle that you faced in your business? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my next one. As a reminder, I'm doing Business 2021 every Friday here on YouTube and every other day of the week on my Instagram stories. So don't forget to follow me there so you don't miss out on my videos there. And without further ado, I'm going to record another video that you're going to see next week. So I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.